Hey guys, my name's Jasmine Marinsky. I'm a professional makeup artist and hairstylist, and today I'm here with Vanity Sanity to review oval makeup brushes. I purchased these at AliExpress for $21.49, but they actually market for about $484 if you were to go to the brand name company Artist Brush. So there's a pretty steep price drop, going from $21 to $484. I've never used artist brushes. I mean, I'd be open to try them, wink wink. But until then, I mean, for $21, I think these brushes are friggin' awesome. When you order from AliExpress, everything usually comes from China or Singapore, depending on where the manufacturer was. This one was in China. So the box got pretty beat up. But the brushes are actually really great. They're great quality, they're still intact. So I went on the Artist Brush website and I kind of looked to see which brushes would match up with the brushes that they offered. So disclaimer, I'm not claiming that these are artist brushes being sold for $21. Artist Brush is a brand. This is just the knockoff brand that is manufactured and sold on AliExpress. And so they basically copied the Artist Brush design and also the set. So this set of 10 exists at Artist Brush, but they're probably manufactured with different ingredients. I'm not really sure. These are not made with real metal handles. So the handle is made out of some sort of like silicone matte material, and then the ferrule is plastic. So I don't see these lasting very long unless you take really good care of them. Also, the fibers made in the brush are synthetic, but I believe they're synthetic on Artist Brush's website as well. I was really trying to figure out what the differences were beside the branding and beside the slight differences in the handles and stuff. And I really, to be honest, I don't know what they are. All I know is that this brush was like $2 with Artist Brush, and this brush would have been $67 if I bought the brand name. And so again, I labeled these myself. They didn't come labeled, they came completely bare, but I just didn't really know how to use this. So I went on Artist Brush's website and I Googled how to use them, and then I labeled all these brushes according to what they would have, and kind of went from there. But I mean, for $21, I feel like they're pretty awesome. And I find that they're really great for buffing foundation. These brushes here are really great for like contouring and stuff because they fit right into the cavities of your face. There's a few brushes in here that you can use for lips, like this guy here. And then you can also use these brushes here for like lining. The one thing I will say is I know that this design is supposed to be more ergonomic for putting makeup on yourself. If you want to see here, instead of doing traditional makeup like this, you do makeup like this. So you're kind of like using it as a paddle brush on your face, and I do see how that would be better for your wrists. But I don't know if I'd use these on set on someone else. I don't know if that would feel awkward, like doing their makeup like, I don't know, like cleaning a window. It seems kind of weird. So maybe, I'll definitely give it a try, but I can't say whether or not I would prefer these brushes over my traditional brushes, just because old habits die hard and I'm used to using specific brushes. But for myself, I definitely use these products. One other little pro tip I want to give you guys is, if you can see, there are a few little fibers sticking out on these brushes, like tiny little hairs sticking out. Now, normally when you buy new brushes, you pull out those hairs so that it prevents shedding, but you don't actually want to pull out these hairs, because what's going to happen is the bond in the ferrule is going to loosen every time you pull out a hair. Think of every one of these hair as like a little soldier packed inside of a box, and every time you take out one of those soldiers, there's a little bit more space in that box. And eventually, the more space in that box, the bond will be weakened and your whole brush will go to shit. This has happened to me before, so this is why I'm telling you guys, leave them alone. Just trim them, but don't pull them out, because if you pull them out, you're basically fucking over your brush and your brush is gonna fall apart. So this brush is $2, and on the website, on Artist Brush's website, it's $77. So it's a little bit of a price gap. Artist Brush, if you guys are wanting to send me some of your brushes and I could do a comparison video, I would really love to try it, because I'm not trying to call you out or make you look bad. I've just never tried your products before, and I can just really contest for this one here. So I'm definitely open to trying your products if you guys want to send them my way, but if not, yeah, I mean, who can compete with a $2 brush? So in terms of rating for these artist brushes, they are way cheaper than the artist designer brushes, like hella cheaper, but they aren't perfect by any means. Like, again, I was saying the ferrule, which if you guys don't know your brush anatomy, this is the handle, this is the ferrule, and then this is the brush head. The ferrule is made out of plastic, so I really don't foresee that lasting very long. And there are some brush hairs that are kind of like just sticking out here. So for that reason, I give these brushes an 8 out of 10, just because I really don't see them lasting that long. If I was to rate it based off of the price, I mean, I'd probably give it a higher rating just because the price point is so much lower. But typically in the makeup world, actually typically in just the world, you get what you pay for. So we'll see how these brushes last, and I'll let you guys know later in a few months if they fall apart or if they're still working really well. If you guys like this review and you want to see more, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Oh, and if you're looking for the information for these brushes, you can find them in the description box below. Bye.